Hi, and welcome again to another edition of Market Analysis for today. It is May 5th of 2025. I'm Gio Bencourt, and this is a recording done by Vantage Markets. We're doing it about 2.5 hours prior to the USA Open, just for today, getting the week started here. So we saw how last week volatility was in the mix. This week, we are expecting more volatility to happen as we have 18 major companies reporting earnings, starting with Palantir and Ford, Hims and Hers today. That's going to bring a whole lot of motion into the markets. We also have on May 7th, the Fed meeting. After they finish, Powell will come out and speak about if he's going to cut rates or not. And there's about a 97% chance that he's not going to cut any rates. So that will be interesting to watch how that unfolds this week. So let's get with it real quick and take a look at our markets and see where we can speculate to fluctuate. So we see how the Nasdaq right now is actually tracing quite a bit after having that nice rally last week above that 20,000, but today we are fluctuating below that. So we're going to be using the 19,890 level and the 50-day moving average as our second level of support. Now we could probably expect some volatility, and as markets come towards our level of support, we'll see if we rebound from that and make a reversal. And those are for the most aggressive traders out there. Taking a look at the S&P 500. So the S&P 500 actually last week did also close above 5,700, but today we have opened actually at 5,702, which basically right around that level. So from the high of 5,723, we opened a gap down about 22 points, 21 points lower from that. So I'm going to use last week's high. I'm going to leave the same level of resistance that we have there. And then I'm going to use the 50-day moving average as my first level of support, and then 55.60 as my second one. So here we have it. Nice going move to downside. Then we have the Dow Jones Industrial. The Dow Jones Industrial also opened up a gap down. So this one opened in 41,366. This one actually closed last week at 41,429. Small gap down. So again, we're going to use last week's swing high. Now the 50-day moving average is above the market so far. It's up right now. So that's going to also act as a dynamic resistance level. I'm going to use 41,000 as a psychological value. So that's our first level of support. And then this 4750, I'm just going to use this swing low from last week. See if that will be our second level of support for the Dow. Crude oil. Well, with crude oil, we've been talking about crude oil, how it's really looking to be trading lower after so much news coming out of it last week. So we have actually fluctuated below 56. So I'm going to use 55 as our first level of support, and then 54.5 as our second. Looking now, this could have been over, just move lower, but then again, so I'm going to use 58 as a psychological round value as our first level of resistance, and then this open up this previous candle from last week as our second level of resistance. So looking for some, it did open quite gap down. Now, will they come in and try to close that, or will the market come and stay above the lower Bollinger Band? That could be a case. But so far, move lowers are considered. So we have Nat Gas actually also open a big gap up. The 50-day moving average right now it did what its job is supposed to do, being a dynamic level of resistance until the market will have a rebound from there. So 370 is going to be our first level of resistance, and then the open Bollinger Band as our second. Then I'm going to use 350 as my first level of support, and I'm going to use this swing high here from last week as a probable level of support, our second level of support, should I say. So that's the level. So looking to buy, looking to go long on Nat Gas. Gold is finally coming out of that swing low from here. So let's see if we are able to continue that push higher. I'm actually going to leave that triple top, that volume of that cluster volume made last week. There are several candles close up, stop moving higher from here. So I'm going to use that, which is about 33.50. So then on our second one, 33.75. And where is, there's, so let's do that. And as far as support goes, make it a tighter support. I'm just gonna leave the same levels that I have here. So, but hey, looking for a move towards our first level of resistance. Silver. So again, the 50-day moving average working its way. I'm gonna actually bring silver to Friday's swing high, or about then $33 will be the target. Support, I'm gonna leave this swing low as a level of support, and then 31.5. I'm gonna make a pretty tight level of support for silver. Looking to move high. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna do like this, 31.80. All right, copper. So we see copper also looking to rally. Is finding some support around the 20-day moving average within the Bollinger Band. The 50-day moving average, market did fluctuate above that level of resistance. So since it's looking mighty strong, I'm going to use that swing low, and then 475 as my second. And then I'm going to use this candle's open level, around that level, and then the previous day's swing low. So looking for another leg up, another move up when we open in the States. Bitcoin is declining. So let's see if it has found support around this level. I'm gonna actually bring down to 20, and I'm gonna just tie it up to 50. I'm gonna bring this puppy down and bring it to basically that level right there, that swing high from last week, and then 98,000 right there. That's our second. So looking to buy. I'm sorry, looking to for a 20-day moving average and see a reversal from there. So selling. The euro. All right, so the euro is finally recovering somewhat. It's made a double bottom here, so I'm going to leave those levels. I'm going to leave the same. I'm going to actually bring down my first level of resistance to the swing high from yesterday and leave the second level as it is. So looking to continue to move higher. Then we have the pound. We have here, boom, and then push lower. All right. Looking for a nice move up. RSI is above 50. Look, showing that it's momentum picking up to the upside. Then we have the US dollar index that seems to be fluctuating to the downside. So let's see if I'm going to actually leave a pretty tight range of 99, a second level of support. See if it hits that. If it hits that, we'll see continuation moving upward on the metals and the currencies. That'll be all for me today. Have a great trading week, and I'll see you tomorrow.